There is something people don't realize when they enter the world of power, influence, or even everyday social life. Before your talent is judged, before your intelligence is tested, before your intentions are understood, people judge your reputation, and once that judgment is formed, it becomes reality in their minds. Not what you are, but what they believe you are. That is the core of Law 5. Your reputation is not just part of your identity. It is your invisible currency. It opens doors before you knock. It closes them before you speak. A strong reputation makes people trust you without evidence. A damaged reputation makes people doubt you without reason. And in the world of power, perception is stronger than truth. Oh, the hidden rule of power. In ancient courts, kings never personally judged every matter. They relied on advisors, rumors, messengers, and court politics. And often a man didn't fall because of his actions. He fell because of what people said about his actions. A single rumor could destroy generals. A whisper could exile ministers. A story could erase lifetimes of loyalty. Even in ancient Rome, politicians didn't always lose power due to failure. They lost because their reputation was poisoned first. Once the image is damaged, every action becomes suspicious. An ancient example, Julius Caesar and perception. Julius Caesar understood something critical. He didn't just win wars. He controlled the narrative. When he crossed the Rubicon River, it was not just a military move. It was psychological warfare. He made sure Rome saw him as decisive, unstoppable, destined for power. Even when enemies feared him, many admired him. Because reputation can turn fear into respect, or respect into fear. How reputation gets destroyed. Most people think reputation is destroyed by big mistakes. Wrong. It is usually destroyed by small cracks. One misunderstood action, one jealous colleague, one rumor repeated twice, one moment of emotional reaction. And in today's world, it happens faster than ever. One message screenshot, one viral video, one out-of-context clip, and suddenly, years of trust collapse. Modern example, social media reputation. In the modern world, reputation is no longer built over years. It is built and destroyed in hours. A businessman posts something slightly controversial. Brand partners withdraw. An employee makes a joke in a meeting. It gets recorded. HR gets involved. An influencer is seen with the wrong crowd. Followers assume guilt. No trial, no context, no explanation. Just perception. And perception becomes truth. Real-life workplace example. Imagine two employees. Employee A, then quiet, consistent, respected. Employee B, talented but emotional. Sometimes reacts strongly. One day, both make the same mistake. Who gets blamed more? Always employee B. Why? Because reputation already framed the judgment. That is Law 5 in action.
Machiavelli said, if a snake has no poison, the world uses it like a rope. Fear and respect don't come from goodness, but from danger. When people realize you cannot strike back, cannot harm them, cannot take revenge, they begin to use you, not because they hate you, but because there is no fear of consequence. You do not need to bite, but you must be seen as someone who can bite, because without poison, the snake becomes worthless.
Awareness of perception. Before speaking or acting, ask, how will this look to someone who doesn't know me? Second, control emotional reactions. One angry message can undo years of calm behavior. Third, be consistent. Reputation is built through repetition. If people see you behave the same way over time, trust becomes automatic. Fourth, don't over-explain yourself. People who constantly defend themselves appear guilty. Sometimes silence protects reputation better than words. Ancient strategy, Chinese court politics. In ancient Chinese imperial courts, officials didn't just compete, through skill. They competed through reputation warfare. A rival wouldn't directly attack you. Instead, they would spread doubt, question loyalty, plant small suspicions, because the emperor rarely saw truth directly. He saw reputation, and once doubt entered the mind, even innocence looked suspicious. The dangerous side of reputation. Reputation is powerful, but fragile. The same system that builds trust can also trap you. If you become known for something, people expect it forever. He is always calm. One emotional moment becomes shocking. She is honest. One mistake becomes betrayal. He is strong. One weakness becomes disappointment. So your reputation becomes a cage as well as a shield, a modern power application. If you understand Law 5, you can use it strategically. 1. Enter spaces with a strong first impression. First impression often becomes permanent reputation. 2. Associate with the right people. Reputation transfers through association. 3. Avoid unnecessary exposure. The more people observe you, the more chances of misinterpretation. 4. Let actions speak consistently, not loudly, but repeatedly. Final realization. In life, people rarely know your full story. They only know fragments. And from those fragments, they build your entire identity. That is why Law 5 exists. Your reputation is not just what you have. It is what others believe you are. And in the game of power, belief often beats reality. So protect it carefully, because once lost, it takes years to rebuild, but can be destroyed in seconds.